Hello students, welcome back in your online classes. In our last lecture, we have studied all about uh, the tenses and their uses for present tense and past tense. And basically, we have discussed about the present tense in simple, past tense in simple, your present continuous and past continuous, both in both the forms, past continuous and present continuous. As I have said last time also that vice versa we will discuss both the chapters together so that you can compare both the differences also and you can understand the concept also. So in this video we will discuss about the rest of the two parts. One is your present perfect, or you can call it a perfect tense and perfect continuous tense, and we will study perfect tense and perfect continuous in present also, past also, and in future also. So let's start. Okay, students, if you can see here that in present perfect tense, first of all, you have to understand that the action that begin in the past and true in the present. Remember again, present perfect tense, action that begin in the past but true in the present, or action that happened in the past but time is not specified. You can just clarify with the help of example, but first let's see your structure. The structure for present perfect tense which you will use, that is subject plus has, have plus verbs third form, that is past participle plus object. Has, have depends upon that if the verb, your subject is singular, you are supposed to use have, like in I, we, they, it comes with have, and if it's he, she, it, name, it comes with has. So let's see an example. Example is I have played football a lot this week. Now remember, I have played itself given you the meaning that this action is already done in the past also. A lot this week, it means throughout the week you were playing actually. So in this way, if you can see the arrow part once again, in between of the round point, it indicates present. Before present, both the actions completed, but action already happened begin in the past because you have already started playing a week ago and you have played throughout the week also. It means that action that begin in the past and true in the present, as well as this action happened in the past but time was here time is specified for the week. But if I'll see one more example, uh, like I have played football a lot this week. Another example, I have finished my homework. If you can see, I have finished my homework, but when you have finished your homework, it means it is clear to you that your sentence is already started in the past, but you are not sure that till what time this homework is finished. So it simply indicates that it's a present but in the perfect form. There are two options. Somewhere it is the time is specified and somewhere time is not specified. And when you talk about the past perfect tense simply indicates the action that completed before any other action in the past. It means your action was already completed before any other action. The structure always comes with had. No has, no have. You simply supposed to use had plus V3, the past participle. For example, I had played football before you came. It means I have already completed playing before you came. It means the came is your another verb. Before this verb, I had already finished playing. The if you can check the arrow part, played is already done and came is after played. It means you came but I have already completed playing, already played before. So when the action already completed before any other action in the past, in this kind of sentences it becomes your past perfect tense. And let us discuss about your future perfect tense. Students, we have already studied about future, simple future and future continuous also. You are already aware about it, and I have already taught you in your Google Classroom about that also. But unfortunately I skipped from making video over there. If there will be any doubt, you can ask me in your Google Classroom about it also again. Let us discuss about future perfect tense. Future perfect tense, basically an action that will happen before another event in future. Now in past, what has happened? That was happened before the past, the another past verb. But in future perfect tense, the action that will happen before another event in future. It means there are two events in future. One is already happened before the another one. Structure which you will use, that is subject plus will have plus V3 plus object. And let's see an example. I will have played football by the time you arrive. Now remember, I will have played. It means in future I am telling that I will have played. I am just giving an idea that I must have played. I must have completed playing by the time you arrive. By the time you will come in future. It means both these sentences are for future, made for future. But one I am finishing before the another one. Arrive and played, both are the two verbs used here. But played, I have already completed in future before the arrive word. So both the verbs are indicating the future event, but one has already finished before the another one. Hope it will not make you confused. And when you talk about present perfect continuous tense, the structure remains same with your all the other examples. Has, have plus been, have been plus V4, V plus ing, other object. And basically present perfect continuous tense represents you action that started in the past and are still going on in the present. Started in the past, going on in the present. And most important is this in this tense, that is given to the duration of year. Most of the time in these kind of sentences you will find the duration over there. For example, if you can see an example, I have been playing. I have been playing itself gives you the meaning that you were playing before also and right now also. Football since 5 years. Now since 5 years gives you a duration, that from the last 5 years you are keep on playing, and you are playing right now also. You have started playing from the 5 years time before to that, and right now you are also playing. If you can see the arrow part, your past work started and still in present it's continuous. So that becomes your present perfect continuous tense. Hope it is clear to you. If you move forward for your past perfect continuous tense, now what you have to remember one thing, that it is an action which begin in the past at a certain time and still going on until some other action occurred, as it's a past perfect. So that is the reason some other action is required. But most important is that the time which you will get, that when the event was started. For example, it always comes with had been plus verb plus ing. If you can check the example, I had been playing for 1 hour. I had been playing for 1 hour before you arrived. Now this 1 hour is only used for had been playing. It means it is the time duration they have given for the continuous tense, and your past perfect tense is still there without any time duration. So these kind of sentences indicates you the action which begin in the past at a certain time and still going on until some other action occurred. And what was the other action in this sentence? That is before you arrived. Both the sentences completed in the past only. So if you talk about the last one, which is your future perfect continuous tense, basically this is an action which will begin and still going until a point in future. Remember, we are talking about a future as well as continuous. Continuous simply indicates that the going on process. Future itself indicates that the action is all about for future. So that is the reason it is an action which will begin and still going on. If you talk about the duration, the importance here also they give the importance of the duration of the event. If you talk about the structure, that is simply subject plus will have been. Will indicates your future, and perfect continuous, that is the reason have been is used over there. and ing always indicates to your continuous process. If you check the example, when I turn 30, right now it means I'm not 30. When I turn 30, it itself means it's a future tense. I will have been playing. I will have been playing itself. It's a continuous tense, but in a perfect way for 20 years. It means it will take 10 more years to complete this statement. When I turn 30, I will have been playing football for 20 years. Currently, I might be playing only for 10 years. So both the actions are representing the future tense. Hope this sentence make you understand what do you mean by future perfect continuous tense. Hope students you have understood. Hope both the points are understood to you and your chapter is understood to you in the way of present, past and future tense. But still your work is to read the information from your book so that you can compare the points in easy way. Thank you so much students, and we will discuss your doubts in your Google Classroom.